Okay, so as we see, if people see my other handle, which we hear, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to like following and who shows up. You know? Wow. So, um, that was like a Oregon call or some shit. But like I said in my last post about Dan Marino and what I just okay, so I'm Detective Webpoolz. Like if I say, I know celebrities or some shit, people will be like, what the fuck? You do not know. That's what Detective Webpoolz mean. Um, you took my words out of context. Um, haunted because you know you might want to know the celebrities like that. So when I come out my mouth and say I know um, this, that, and the third, we say you can't claim them. That's what entrepreneur detective Webpool means. It means where on my where in my breathing, skin, body, facial expressions. If I put a mask on, did I say I wanted to claim people like that? Because if I say, do you know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. But when I say, I know, it echo I did. When I move, they ain't gon' snitch. Once I do, they gonna snitch. I'm just trying to do something amazing. I'm just trying to be amazing. So, me and Dan Marino here, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a comedian on True Detective Web, and they're like, oh, you just got this arsenal to be able to claim people the way you want. How do I want to claim them? Moment of silence. Keep that, that space of they still play with. I'm trying to claim them. Yeah, like, oh, let me tell you about my best friend. And I didn't know knowing people mean they had to be. Um, you know what I'm saying? That's what it really. That's what people. Every time I say I know somebody, that's what people. Like, because I guess I can say it about everybody. That's what made me entrepreneur detective Webpool. You know what I'm saying? Which I've been since school, since a kid. Why? Because like I said, Marino wants me to talk out. Because he's way before social media, way before like beepers, and so when it come to like going to church and then feeling like you are gonna meet God, like I was saying in the video. Like the Zuzi, and God smiting and Mafia is how I made it to the league, and now we're telling somebody that shit's not real, and I couldn't fathom things. So what Dan Marino really wants me to talk about, we gonna wait for a moment. But yeah, just that's how I made it to the league. Like that's how I made it. These people aren't my friends. They don't have to be your friends to make it to the league. So I say I know this person, and they're like, "What do you need them to make it to the league? You need them to make it out the trench." I didn't need them to make it out the trenches. Last time I checked, I was born in the church, going to churches, and I had to be respectful. I couldn't be this wild as these kids. Um, and like I heard God, the angels, and that's a big thing. Like we was going to church on the linear of you can't throw kids on another kid, and then um, I'm just the best wanting God's forgiveness. Everything. Everybody, I know I'm this big wig quarterback, and then in the 2000s, they telling me to shut up about Chucky being, you know, 19. What happened in 1995 was real. I played in Atlanta. I played in Atlanta before 1995. I saw the difference of Atlanta. I saw the what's the word? Not what the graph, for lack of better words. If we watch my emotions, because everybody know I was a comedian quarterback too. Like I was a competitive quarterback. If we watch my emotions from Atlanta for when I played to 1995, that was a BCAD type of to. All right, I'm tired of going to Atlanta and they telling me to don't talk about Chucky. You know, Chucky made sure you can't throw kids on another kid. 1995 happened, and then 4 years, all this life I could talk about Chucky, what I saw from that movie, and then 1995 happened, and I couldn't talk about Chucky no more. I'm not gonna roast Dan Marino. You get what I'm saying? Because in the end, he's right. You know, he played in Atlanta. He watched everybody get ready to kill a kid. No matter what his throws was or not, too. So, right as they just, so, you know, Dan Marino wanted me to talk about his Hall of Fame um, induction. To know, like, I made it off of being a great quarterback. Nobody gave me the position. I got the respect from upstairs. Saw, okay, Chucky's upstairs, and then they talk about Chucky is walking around. Um, and he wants me to talk about like the Hall of like. I want that shit to be out loud too, Marino. As the Ted the Webpool, because I'm trying to play for Oregon, and them telling you to shut up about um, you being inducted to the Hall of Fame, and it felt like deja vu. You feel me? It felt like a reoccurrence. It felt like when you first was right there, you could claim Chucky, and then you got born in this linear, can't throw kids on other kids, and ta-da, you back at that position where you can claim Chucky and it's like, I'm about to talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to say what I remember um, was a union because these people, like, everybody get up here and explain, no, y'all didn't get me to the league. Even if we came together like a team, like a zoo, you feel me? Uh, the worst prison is when you can't see the cage or whatever the fuck. And I got inducted years ago. So, you know, if you was a unconscious being when you was born, you was an unconscious being when you were born. If you was a conscious being when you was born, you was a conscious being. This is not a debate. It's not going on the news, so it doesn't motherfucking matter. You know what I'm saying? Cause if if you was a conscious being when you was born and you can't tell people they are you, you're a gun pointed by what you say you had to drop on all these authorities because they're trying to kill you. They're not trying to do their job. They're trying to kill you. They're trying to frame Chucky. I've seen the movie. Now everybody's on their phones talking about some you don't know what's going on. And this shit was in Mafia Trivia, movie trivia, if you wanted to know the momentum in the air, long motherfucking time ago. But people don't see the pacifiers that technology is. And it's the same shit for the pacifiers it was when we was younger. In the end, the greatest quarterback disappeared. And y'all told me to stop talking about it when I came to Atlanta. Now he said he's the greatest quarterback. It's loud in the fucking air. He's not saying nothing. But leave me alone. And he gonna say everything, gonna do everything to be left the fuck alone. And I couldn't be that childish when I was a kid. So something's going to happen. Because the security didn't get worse, it got better. So everybody that can be more childish than me is on the balcony, if not me too, for the people that are going to get off the balcony earlier. Away from the word dead. If not, because that's how authority, that's how we're going to church, and God smiting, and the mafia smiting, and Chucky is the same. You can't throw kids on another kid, but it got symbolized that what you doing, kid, leave it to grown folks to not, and they're not going, you know. So, you know, people using their pacifiers to learn what the fuck going on in the world. And I just needed a few movies to read momentum in the atmosphere, so I had to become a great quarterback. And I had to learn what the team probably heard about us in practice. No, I ain't 39. What the fuck type of practice was that at your high school? What? And they would have won more? So you telling me when I'm the quarterback, making sure no one heard our plays, and I'm like, okay, they don't know this play, we about to sneak them since they wanted to listen. You telling me all they did was listen when you and they still said you was gonna be great? Fuck a game, a high school game, a college. The atmosphere, I've never heard the atmosphere go We know the plays they gonna run, but I don't think we still gonna stop them. And you don't get drafted or a scout come get you. That's what authority, scouts is trying to kill you. Ain't no motherfucking way. Cause like I said, we hear Marino. You know what I'm saying? I know how to read body language. It's not there. But I'm Detective Webpoolz, so it's in my archives, my skill set attributes, and I don't leave a joke unturned, even a stone unturned. So I ain't never. They made a comment there how much they watch your goddamn playbook. What the fuck? I say I would go for it. This is my because I'm going to use God Smiting and the Morpheus Smiting and Chucky to make sure y'all can't watch my playbook. What the fuck? And guess what? How did he make sure y'all didn't watch the playbook? He played dummy and got off the team, and y'all still lost. Y'all is trash. Y'all would have won more with Zemaine, but they don't know your playbook. I lost in the Super Bowl and to the Super Bowl because they knew my playbook. All the work I did. Why they know your playbook? That's another story, but that's what happens when you get to the championship. Whatever was a secret or hidden is, it's publicity time. It's rig time. It's ultimatum time. It's final resort time. It's ha ha. You thought it was gonna go like this, but we had this information, and that's why you're not in the league because they don't have information that they think they're going to. I know how to read momentum. Atlanta is not the same Atlanta from 1995, beginning of January. And I said it. I said it in my Hall of Fame in the introduction. Same families, you from Deja Vu, but they over here acting like you are out of sorts because they have you gun pointed in a metaphysical to physical haunted way. Now who's gonna give you credit but the people that was born before 1995 and had a big job to take on to win or to maneuver in the world? And that help, that pirate Chucky said, do you want me to save your life or do you want to play along with them? I said, I don't want to go through that. What I heard God would discipline people with. I want to win. Like we're talking about the Miami Dolphins before 1995. We're talking about the we're talking about existence before 1995. We're talking about our parents walked around like they knew gladiators. And in 1995, you got your wish to not be called a gladiator. That's how stupid we sound and look. We talking about um as long as somebody plays along that they love you, like how you show love to people, they're going to call your love that you show. If there's no such thing as love, love is just a definition of a mythology of a imagery that can exist if people really strive for it. You put me saying that, as long as I try to gather myself for that, God will give me forgiveness, and then I learned the discipline, the forbidden fruit. I learned the discipline of how the world work. We talking about your parents wasn't born 1995. When was love in the air like that? What the fuck? Duh, your parents is stopping you from making it to the league. Where the fuck did that love come from? That where the fuck did that love come from? We talking about if y'all will have to respect him because he has love, so I'ma act like I have love too, and just respect me more because we trying to get him. What the fuck? We talking about you would be operating in 1980s, 70s, 1990s. With no problem. And probably any, but 1990s to 2020s, everybody got love. Everybody knows what love is. How? That's what we talk. We talking about. We talking about. Everybody knows what love is, so they can say you don't have love. And before you was born, it was not like that. The people would have told them it wasn't like that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to Las Vegas and be this mafia strip. Before 2000 and whenever the Vegas Raiders came, right? Because, oh my God, he did. That's what love was. Oh yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna have to ghost you because, oh, excuse me. And then the people say, you know we're close. No! More technology, more pacifiers is made and people think they're closer. No! They talking about killing you because they got this majority, the authority, sway the authority, the fight authority. People like, oh, people go through emotions. But the second you go, but y'all think that was right? You need to be watched. You need to be on lockdown. You need to. And you have the most consistent love. Not no pseudo love. Consistent. That you can bring up your past life, like you said. People was tracing you in school. People was tracing you in school, and then you was born to people that had a beeper, and I'm gonna go to the mafia upstairs. I'm gonna go upstairs, and you was born, and you're not trace love, and you're consistently still. No, that's not how it works. If he wants to go somewhere without you, mom, he can go wherever the fuck he wants to go. You have no control over him. You have no love. I still go to Atlanta and be like, wow, I should still shut up about Chucky, right? And I just laugh because they make me see God smiling in the mafia strips. Well, in the end, I just want the four swords. Where are the four swords? Y'all are in trouble. tipped you off. Mugshots, he the one that you wanted to kill and couldn't, so it tipped you off. That's what it is. He just wants the four swords. The game is the Legend of Zelda game is for swords, right? It's about protecting. He said all he wants to do is protect. What are the four swords? This is premeditated before 1995 to stop the four swords. And there's no love but him and God. Thank you, Marino. You know, people don't understand that type of, you get what I'm saying, even though you play for the Dolphins. Oh, you get it? Before 1995, the Dolphins was like that, but, you know, Marino, you know you see him, oh, then you didn't see him, no, I guess, no.